Your screenplay can become a movie tonight at 5.
Celebrate the sound of America. The CMA Awards. Live CBS Wednesday, October 4th.
Experienced designer needed, that's me. Must be energetic, self-starter, no problemo. Superior computer skills required, big problemo.
Well, there must be something for a woman of your experience.
Maybe, but not for a woman of my reputation. You see, I've made a name for myself in this town, and unfortunately it rhymes with rich, which I'll never see again at this rate.
Well, put your job search on hold. I have other plans for you.
Such as?
I'm calling in my half of our bargain. Taking you to dinner.
Oh, good. I'm starved. You feel like Chinese?
No, I want you to go upstairs, put on a nice dress, and come meet me back here for a first-class, full-course Lakeview meal.
Well, what's the fuss? Is there a special occasion?
No, just two people getting together to enjoy each other's company and discuss strategy.
Dearest Julia, congratulations on your wedding. Just heard the happy news here in the lockup. How's the new husband? I bet he doesn't know what you did to Carly to get him to the altar. But I do. Love, David.
It doesn't matter. I'm not gonna let this get to me. I won't.
Hey. Call me crazy, but I usually let those wilt a little before I dump them.
Jack,
What's with the flowers?
I don't really care for those. You know, I think that I might be, you know, it makes my nose itch. I might be a little allergic.
Oh, well, I'll keep that in mind.
And there wasn't a card with it or anything, so I don't even feel guilty about throwing it out. Hey, what did you get at the store? You hungry? You want me to fix you up something?
Julia, are we really okay here?
About what?
Family planning issues. Yeah, I still feel like I jumped on you about that earlier, and I didn't mean to. You should be able to bring up any subject in this house. We should be able to talk about it like adults, right?
We did talk about it, and I am fine.
Okay, well, I'm sorry anyway.
Apology accepted.
Thank you. Now let me make it up to you, hmm?
What are you gonna do? You gonna cook?
No, better than that. Let's go out. A little late-night dinner for two at the Lakeview. Hmm? Why don't you slip into something foxy? It'll be worth it.
Can't wait. He is in jail. He cannot hurt me. He cannot hurt anybody. Can I help you?
It's a shock. But you can't deny it. Not any longer. You two are sisters. Identical twins. Is there anything that you want to say to each other now that you know the whole story?
I know a story. I'm assuming that it's true.
It is.
But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter no matter what. We may have the same parents, the same genes, but I will never, ever accept you as my sister. No. No, of course not, because if you did that, you'd have to admit that you owe me big. Big. owe you? I'll tell you, there's only one thing that I owe you.
Now, Lily, dear, this is the time to make peace. Or at least truce.
Never. Never. I will never make peace with this woman who stole my life. My husband. My children. If anybody owes anybody anything, you owe me for taking my life and treating it like some sort of board game. You abandoned that life. This all happened because of you. Because you had to have my diamond. How many times do I have to tell you, Rose, before you get it through your thick skull? I never intended to take your diamond. Oh, you never intended. You never intended. Just like you never intended to go after sexy Simon. You leave Simon out of this. This is between you and me. All right, fine. Then let's talk about what you stole from me.
Girls, you have to stop fighting.
No. I want to hear this. I want to hear what I stole from this woman. This woman happens to be your sister. And according to the eyewitness nun, your older sister, right? By like 5 minutes. What does that have to do with anything? Well, think about it. That lawyer was hired to bring me back to Lucinda and her hubby, and you were never part of the deal. Ivor didn't even know that she was having twins. That's right. That's right. And if that shyster of a lawyer had decided to play God that night, who knows where you'd end up? I know where I would have been. I would have been living here. I would have been eating off your silver platters. I would have taken all those golden chances that you completely wasted, my dear. I don't care if you're my twin, my clone, my sister. You have no right to tell me how I lived my life. You know nothing about it. I know it should have been mine. All of this. Should have been mine. And I want it back.
When I get sinus pain and pressure up here, I need to get rid of it fast. So I trust Advil Cold and Sinus. It's got that Advil power you know, plus a decongestant. That's why they call it Advil Cold and Sinus.
Can you believe it? My husband, Nolan Ryan, has arthritis. So his doctor says stay active and take Advil to make it easier. I take it for my arthritis pain, so we can exercise together.
Advil, stronger than pain.
When I put on a wetsuit, it was a bad situation. I was fat. I lost 33 pounds on a SlimFast plan. I can't tell you how good I feel. To feel young and rejuvenated. I'm ecstatic about what I've done for myself. I have a new body, a better body. Right now, I have the energy to do anything. SlimFast has made it so easy. Anybody who's got a taste bud will find something they like. It's amazing that something so healthy tastes so good. SlimFast does have the protein and the nutrients that I need, and I'm not hungry. I feel like a kid again.
SlimFast every day. Get healthy.
Do it for yourself.
Dear comfy consumer, if you think soft is all that matters in toilet paper, dream on. I'm Kleenex Cottonelle toilet paper, and my thick ripples go beyond soft to leave you feeling fresh, dry, and confidently clean. Now that's a dream come true. Kleenex Cottonelle. When you think of clean, think of me.
Liquid lip from Revlon Color Stay. Liquidy smooth, liquidy sexy. And kiss off? No way. Revlon Liquid Lip.
I prefer using natural ingredients. That's why I take Beano. Beano helps prevent gas from problem foods with a natural food enzyme. It's not a drug. So if you prefer a more natural approach, prevent gas with Beano.
I'm not eating that. No way. I don't even want to touch it. Ew! It smells. How old is this? Is there anything else?
Having too much wine with dinner? Tonight, make it Roni. Rich and creamy pastaroni or incredibly delicious rice-a-roni. And all you'll hear is...
Can I please have some more?
Roni, leave the wine behind.
It's an all-new week of late shows with Denzel Washington, Gabriel Byrne, Kevin James, Mark Knopfler, Jada Pinkett Smith, and Ray Romano. Tonight, Dave welcomes Sylvester Stallone.
Get first-hand Survivor Island gossip from Ramona tomorrow on The Early Show.
This should have been yours. Wow. How long did that take? 5 minutes? Before the gold digger starts digging again. This isn't about money. Oh, Rose, it's always about money with you.
Lily. Rose.
Please don't take her side. Again. Please.
Me? Take her side? You are now acting like sisters, you know? Like 5-year-olds. Rose, I must insist that you refrain from discussing Lily's assets or her financial status, because it's none of your damn business, and nothing is going to change just because you're the firstborn.
So what, I get shafted again?
Maybe we can work something out.
Something to work out? You told me. You told me the D'Angelos gave you a great life. Love. Support. Very simple, uncomplicated life. You know how many times that I wanted that? These women could tell you, right?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. You can have that uncomplicated life. I'll take the horseback riding lessons, the clothes, the platinum cars. I'll take it all. There she goes, going for the gold again.
Darling, come on. Rose, come on.
Ms. Walsh, you, of all people in the world, you know if you want to be somebody, you need bucks. You're not going to need bucks. Where you're going. And where is that? Where all criminals belong. Behind bars.
Your waiter will be right with you.
Tell him to take his time.
Why did you say that? I'm ready to order.
Well, I'm not. I want to sit here a while and enjoy the view.
You are in rare form tonight. What is going on?
You know, every once in a while, a thick guy like me gets a moment of crystal clarity. I look at you and I think, whoa, how did I get this beautiful, wonderful woman all to myself? I want a million nights like this, where it feels like we're the only two people in the room. No, scratch that. Only two people in the world.
What's wrong?
Nothing. I just don't know who's going to be in there.
So?
The Lakeview is sort of a major hangout for Oakdale's rich and famous.
Well, I'm rich or famous.
You didn't understand. You see, there are bound to be people in there who know me. And when they see me all dressed up with an available man, they're bound to start talking.
I learned a long time ago, if you don't give a fig what people say, eventually they stop talking. Hmm? Ready? Hold your head up.
Good evening, Mr. Montgomery.
Yeah.
We have a very nice table for you right over here.
Good. Head up. Huh?
Well, that was nice. What did I do to deserve it?
You married me. Made me the happiest man this side of heaven.
Are you sure? Even though
we disagreed on something? We're gonna disagree on a lot of things, Julia. Little things, like whose turn it is to do the dishes, and big things.
Like, should we have a baby?
Yeah, like that. But the great part is, we've got a lifetime to work through them. And we will, because we love each other.
So even though we had a disagreement, you're not having any regrets?
Hey, listen, the only regret I have is that I didn't marry you sooner. I should never have given up on you the first time when you hooked up with David Stenbeck.
I'm sorry I frightened you. I was about to ring the bell and... Oh, you must be Abigail.
Last time I checked, have we met?
No, but your mother has told me so much about you.
You know Molly?
Yeah, Molly and I go way back.
Oh.
We haven't been together in a while, but she's very special to me. So when I discovered my business would take me to Oakdale tonight, I knew I had to drop in and say hello. Is she here?
Oh, no. Actually, she's having dinner at a friend's house, but I could call over to Jake's. I'll tell her you're here.
No, don't do that.
I really think she won't mind. What'd you say your name was again?
I didn't. It's David.
David. I kind of remember her mentioning a David not a while. You're the guy who sent the balloons.
Guilty as charged.
So how long? How'd you and Molly know each other?
Well, that's a long story, but we have quite a history together. In fact, I used to live in this apartment before she did.
Oh, how does it feel to be back?
Well, frankly, I'd feel a lot better if I wasn't fighting a killer headache. I've been traveling all day. I guess it's catching up to me. Could I trouble you for an aspirin?
No trouble at all. Why don't you just make yourself at home, since it used to be yours anyway?
Thank you, Abigail. I don't mind if I do.
I can't let a bladder control problem get in the way of my job. I tried Serenity.
Serenity has a larger dry layer front to back. Liquid is quickly pulled in, helping prevent leaks.
I feel protected.
Protection, confidence, Serenity.
You can clean and clean, but the first thing people notice when they come into your house is, does it smell clean? That's why I use Pine Sol. I get the cleaning power of Pine Sol plus long-lasting scents. 'Cause, honey, that's what Pine Sol is all about.
Who says you can't share secrets with your grandson for years and years?
Who says you can't watch the waves break for many summers to come?
Pravachol says you can fight back against heart attack. If you have high cholesterol or heart disease, and diet and exercise still aren't enough, adding Pravachol can make a difference. Other drugs lower cholesterol, but Pravachol is the only drug of its kind that's also proven to help prevent both first and second heart attacks, so you can live a longer, healthier life. Talk to your doctor about Pravachol today. Pravachol, a prescription drug, isn't for everyone, including people with liver problems or women who are pregnant, nursing, or may become pregnant. And because serious side effects can result, tell your doctor about any muscle pain or weakness you experience while on Pravachol. Your doctor may do blood tests to check for liver problems. Tell your doctor about any medicines you are taking.
Who says you can't spend a lifetime with your first love?
Pravachol, it's your life. Fight for it.
What should you do to stop a friend from driving drunk? Whatever you have to.
First, there was the bagel. Nice but primitively designed. Then, cream cheese and jelly. Delicious but sloppy. Finally, new Pillsbury Toaster Bagel Shop. The highly evolved bagel. Toaster-shaped with bagel crust outside, delightful cream cheese and jelly inside. Instead of kitchen chaos at breakfast, it's freezer. Toastered, done. Progress for bagel-hungry humans. New Toaster Bagel Shop. Easier mornings.
Pop it right up.
I don't care who she is. She has to pay for what she's done. She committed a crime. She knowingly defrauded everybody in this town, and in the process, she's destroyed my life.
Let's not get carried away, sweetheart. Your life isn't over.
My marriage is.
Darling, what do you mean by that?
It hasn't gotten to that point.
It all came falling apart. Holden packed a bag, and he's at the farm. It's at your mom's.
But not for good.
Long enough until we can figure out what step to take next.
You went home to his mother?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry for Holden. I bet you are.
Darling, of course. Of course you find it impossible to forgive this girl. I mean, we're all having trouble with that, but there she is. Look, she exists. And she's part of the family. Now, our sense of justice.
A few hours ago, you didn't even know that we were family.
Well, that's very true, darling. But come on, darling. darling, work with me. Speculate with me. You know what would have happened because you know me. If I had known it, I would have taken you both. I would have raised both of you as my own.
You can't change the past.
No. But I can do something about today, and we can do something about a level playing field. And incarceration is not part of the solution.
That's your opinion. Rose's future is in the assistant DA's hands right now, not ours.
Well, that's not entirely true, darling. They can't proceed unless both you and Holden cooperate.
Well, Holden's already had Rose arrested. So, you know how he feels. And I will stand behind Holden 100%.
Well, then I must insist that you talk to Corinne and tell her that you are withdrawing your complaint.
How would you even suggest such a thing?
I'm not suggesting. I am insisting, Lily, because I am the objective one here, and you are the only one that can clear up this mess, and I want you to do it, and do it now.
So, you said you wanted to talk strategy, and you looked like you meant business. So strategize.
Well, I think together we can benefit our respective situations.
I didn't realize your situation needed that. That now that you and your son are going to strike it rich doing whatever people do with microchips.
Unfortunately, my son will not be involved in that venture.
And why is that? You don't think he's ready for the big time?
He wasn't interested.
Well, he's a kid. Kids don't really know what they want.
He thinks he wants a job and a serious relationship with Jennifer Munson. I tried to give him both of those, but...
You tried to give him Jennifer Munson?
Well, I arranged for them to go away together, but I think it only made matters worse. Seems I can do no right in Bryant's eyes. Well...
Maybe you ought to get out of his face.
I beg your pardon?
Yeah. Just stop trying to be such a hero. If Bryant wants to be his own hero, you have to let him.
He's getting nowhere on his own.
That's true. And that's because he still needs your help, but he just can't admit it.
And so what am I supposed to do?
Anything you want. Just do it behind the scenes so he thinks he's doing it for himself.
I knew there was a reason I liked having you around, Miss Tanny. That is excellent advice.
Yeah. Well, it's the same advice you gave me last week.
Really? Well, here's to my advice and a woman who's smart enough to give it back to me.
Hey, you okay?
Sure. Why do you ask?
You got quiet all of a sudden.
I guess. Hey, did you really mean that when you said that before about your one regret being that you didn't marry me sooner?
We could have got a head start on happiness. And I can't, for the life of me, have one good reason in my mind why I wasted so much time with Carly Tanny.
Maybe you needed that in order to appreciate me.
No, I've always appreciated you. If I had done something when I should have, we'd be celebrating an anniversary tonight.
Well, let's celebrate anyways. To us. On our anniversary.
Well, that's funny, because it only seems like yesterday when we were tying the knot in Vegas.
Time does fly when you are blissfully happy. How long has it been anyway? I've just completely lost count.
5? Or was it 6 years? I mean, it's kind of hard to keep track when each year is better than the last.
It has been wonderful. And our children are such darlings.
Yeah. Little Jackie Jr.
And his baby sister. Who would have thought that we'd have 2 by now? Jack?
Yeah.
It's your turn.
I'm gonna order a glass of wine. You want another glass?
You're not upset, Jack. You can't be upset. We were just playing a game.
Was it a game? Or another way for you to bring up the subject of having kids?
I was joking around.
And you weren't testing me? Just a little bit?
Look, Jack, I am not trying to rush you into having kids, okay? But I would like to know if there's some kind of timetable on this. I mean, can you even see yourself having kids anytime soon?
I told you, I do want kids. Eventually.
Well, how long is eventually?
When the time is right for both of us. Whether that's 2 months or 2 years, I don't know, Julia. I just know it's not now.
Can't you at least tell me why?
All right, what is really going on here?
We're having a discussion. You said that any subject was okay?
Yeah, but you can't get off this one. So where's it coming from? I mean, are you getting pressured from some place? Is there some book that you're reading that says that we got to start a family immediately?
No, I am not reading some book. I don't trust marriage manuals with the important decisions in my life. We have to make this decision together.
That's right. Together. So please, stop pressuring me. I am not ready to start a family right now. Period. Come on, open already. Yes, come on, be there. Oh, yes, is the rainy day ever here.
I'm sorry it took so long. There wasn't any in the medicine cabinet, but I eventually found some in Molly's travel case. So can I help you with your jacket?
No, that's all right. You know, I just remembered I can't take aspirin because of my stomach, and I really need to get going. There's another old friend in town I need to visit, so.
Okay. It was nice meeting you. I'll definitely tell Molly you stopped by.
You do that, and next time I see Molly, I'll be sure to tell her what a beautiful daughter she has. As beautiful as her mother.
Working buddies are all about teamwork. Put them together and they come to life.
New working buddies from Matchbox.
Good thing they're built to last.
There's a gap between knowing what to do and doing it. And I need something to help fill that gap.
Ask your doctor about Meridia or call 1-888-4-MERIDIA.
I'm ready.
I'm proud to be telling people over 50 about Conseco Direct Life Insurance. And I love all the letters from people saying how much it has helped them. Like this one. Dear Alex, thank you for introducing me to such a wonderful company.
With Conseco Direct Life, the price will never go up. I can keep my monthly expenses down and still get the coverage I want.
For as little as $6.95 a month, Conseco Direct Life makes life insurance affordable. They've helped more than 1 million mature Americans get the whole life insurance they need without a medical exam. People really appreciate that their acceptance is guaranteed. Listen to this letter.
Dear Alex, when my husband passed away, it was a very hard time for me. What a relief it was to know we had this coverage. I know it can be difficult to get life insurance if you're not in perfect health, but Conseco Direct Life really came through for me.
You simply cannot be turned down with Conseco Direct Life.
I used to worry about burdening my loved ones. But with benefits that'll never decrease, I know my family won't have to worry about my final expenses. Thank you.
Final costs are rising at such a rapid rate, why a funeral alone can cost over $5,000. But you can get the coverage you need. Call this toll-free number now. You'll get free information in easy-to-understand terms. Remember, your acceptance is guaranteed. Premiums never increase. Benefits never decrease because of age. Coverage builds cash value you can borrow against, and it cannot be canceled. Completing your application is easy, so find out for yourself why thousands of people have written to thank Conseco Direct Life.
Call toll-free 1-800-996-9300 to receive free information in the mail. Dial 1-800-996-9300. The call is free, and so is this handy guide to Social Security. Call now. There's no risk or obligation. That's 1-800-996-9300.
On October 2nd, the switch will be thrown, and the comedy broadcasting system will hit the air. First, see why Kevin James is still the king on the season premiere of The King of Queens. We'll help. And the series premiere of Guest Here.
See that? Immediate submission. That's how Mommy got Daddy to marry her.
Then Ray and the family go to Italy.
This wasn't in the brochure.
On a special 1-hour season premiere of Everybody Loves Raymond.
Don't fight here. It's the Coliseum.
The comedy broadcasting system hits the air CBS Monday, October 2nd.
Tonight at 5 on CBS 2 News.
Find out how your screenplay can be turned into a movie.
Then at 6, how your commuting nightmare could get even worse. We'll explain.
These stories and more tonight at 5 and 6 on CBS 2 News, the station of the people.
According to a new study published by the Information Technology Association of America, over 1.6 million new information technology jobs will become available this year alone. The study also identifies technical institutes as one of the best ways to acquire the necessary skills to meet these new career opportunities. ITT Tech. Our focus is on college degrees in technology. ITT Technical Institute. Education for the future. To find out more, call 1-800-ITT-TECH or visit us on the web.
He has become a better father and a much better friend.
He seems to make the right decisions all the time.
He's got a lot to give. I'm proud of him.
And there's a real fun side to him.
ITT Technical Institute. Education for the future. To find out more, call 1-800-ITT-TECH or visit us on the web.
Regis Philbin and Ricky Martin underwater. Next, BT.
Heather Page Kent stars in That's Life. Special premiere CBS Sunday.
I've been thinking about your boy, Parker. How you can get custody of him.
I'm open to any ideas.
I think you should make peace with the Munsons.
I'm open to any good ideas.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing. Except it'll never happen. Barbara hates me.
Well, that can change.
No. No, I don't think it can. She never even speaks to me except to tell me how rotten I am.
Well, bypass Barbara and get close to someone who is close to her, someone who can influence her.
Like Hal, you mean? It's not going to work. All Hal has to do is mention my name, and steam comes shooting out of her ears.
Actually, I was thinking of Jennifer. You said you used to be close to her.
Well, yeah, I used to think that Jennifer was a good kid until she took a joyride with my son that nearly killed him.
Well, there's no point holding a grudge against Jennifer, especially considering how useful she could be.
So you expect me to forget that the accident ever happened and buddy up to Jennifer?
Jennifer is still a teenager, filled with teenage angst. Suppose you were to use your vast life experience in helping her with her problems, her boyfriend problems, etc., etc.
Suppose I were.
Then she might start singing your praises at home, and if she was demonstrating what a positive influence you were on her, then maybe Barbara might notice, and...
Now, that could work, except for one teeny tiny problem. I don't feel like sucking up to Jennifer.
Feelings are irrelevant when it comes to getting what you want.
Well, maybe that's true for you.
Treat everything with the objectivity you do in business. That way everybody knows the ground rules up front and nobody gets hurt.
But nobody feels love. And nobody feels passion.
Passion and love are fine, but they wreak havoc with your objectivity.
Wow, you are some romantic. Have you ever loved anyone?
I love my children very much. But at the moment, my focus is on the kind of success that it can only be measured in dollars, cents, and stock options.
Well, stock options are sort of hard to cuddle up to on a cold night.
Money and power will never let you down. See my point?
I see it. I just don't buy it. I've had money and power. And they're good. They're really good, but without love, they don't mean a thing.
If you know you want to spend the rest of your life with me, and you know you want to have children, then I just don't understand why we can't even discuss time frame. Unless...
Unless what?
Unless you don't trust me. You don't trust us.
You see that ring on your finger? It wouldn't be there unless I was 1,000% sure that you were the right woman for me. For now and forever. You have to believe that.
I do.
Then what's the problem?
That's what I'm asking you. I mean, you say it's not a fear of responsibility. It's not a lack of faith in our marriage. I don't understand why we can't even talk about family. Jack? Jack, is it that impossible of a question?
Jack Snyder. What? When? Yeah, I got you. I'll be right there. Gotta get to the station. I'm sorry to cut it short.
I figured that out. What happened?
They didn't give me any details, just said it was urgent.
I understand.
Yeah. But would a child understand? If we have one now, this is the kind of stuff that this kid is gonna have to deal with the rest of his life.
Oh, nothing like a woman's touch to brighten a place up. Oh, Julia, I'm so disappointed.
I've fallen through the looking glass. I really have. I come over to my mother's house, and I find the chorus girl who broke up my marriage is now a house guest. And by some twist of fate, this homewrecker happens to be my twin sister, and I'm the bad guy. Because I cannot forgive and forget everything that she's done to me. Well, you can all forget about it.
Oh, Lily, you've got to be reasonable.
I'm sorry if I'm interrupting. The butler said it would be all right to come back here.
Yeah, I was just leaving.
Ah, then it's good that I caught you since you're the one I came to see.
Darling, I called Corinne and asked her to come over, and she did, thanks. Because I figured that the sooner we resolve the issue of Rose's freedom, the sooner we could get on to more important matters.
I'm sorry you wasted your time. Excuse me.
Lily? Darling, are you so bitter? Are you so narcissistic? Are you so vengeful that you want to put your newfound sister in jail over what is essentially, darling, it boils down to a comedy of errors.
If this is a comedy, then it needs a lot of work because I have not laughed once.
Lily, you've got to be reasonable.
I'm the one being... I am reasonable. Reason. The woman stole my life, my credit card, signed my checks, duped my entire family. She belongs in prison, no matter who she is. She's my sister. It doesn't forgive what she's done or what I have to do. Why doesn't anybody understand that?
I can understand, absolutely, darling. This is difficult stuff. You've got to do what you think is right. And I've got to do what I think is right. And in this case, for your sake, I'm going to fight you on this one, tooth and nail.
Introducing the new Peak Flavor Harvested Blend of tomato, basil, and garlic from Mrs. Dash. It's 100% flavor. Here's a delicious new meal idea from Mrs. Dash. Sauté chicken and fresh broccoli in olive oil. Add broth and 2 capfuls Mrs. Dash tomato, basil, garlic. Toss with penne pasta and sprinkle with Parmesan cheese.
Operator, I'd like to make a collect call, please. First name Bob, last name is... We oughta baby eats a boy.
Hello?
Collect call for Mr. Bob. We oughta baby eats a boy.
Sorry, wrong number.
Who's that, dear?
Bob, they had a baby. It's a boy.
Oh.
Don't cheat the phone company. Save money the legal way. Call Geico. A 15-minute call could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Old English presents Love and Wood. Cynthia just married David. Her furniture is modern. His is traditional. Will they discover Old English offers superior protection for all their wood pieces? Will they get a minivan? Tune in next time for Love and Wood by Old English.
Welcome to the Post Kitchens.
102, take 6.
Here's our new baby.
Cluster Raisin Bran.
We wanted to make something that tasted like cinnamon raisin bread.
We take raisins.
Lots of raisins.
Sprinkle on lots of cinnamon.
Wheat, oat, bran. This is a beautiful flake, isn't it? Got the cinnamon baked right into every cluster.
It smells good.
Cluster Raisin Bran.
Hungry?
A tremendous flavor explosion. That's when I lost my hair.
Like it?
New Cluster Raisin Bran, a breakfast bonanza.
Ladies and gentlemen, Vice President-designate Lane Hansen.
I'm not confirming a woman just because she's a woman.
We're going to obliterate a life. That is her.
She was very drunk. Putting on a sex show.
In this town,
You're asking me to step down.
It's not going to be that easy for you, and it's not going to be that easy for them.
the truth
Somebody somewhere is going to talk.
is the last thing they want you to know.
There are traitors among us.
The Contender, rated R, starts Friday, October 13th everywhere.
Feminine itching, painful irritation. Now there's Vagisil cream with skin-soothing vitamins E, A, and D. Vagisil stops itching fast, and the relief lasts. Vagisil, a better understanding of better intimate care.
Tonight, Colleen has had it with Rich.
He thinks he's above everybody.
And now things are getting personal.
Go get your liposuction and be quiet.
Survivor continues, CBS tonight.
Get an inside look at the new fall TV season.
Let's rock!
Stop by Target for a free fall entertainment guide.
Really?
And check out all that CBS has to offer.
Don't you think it's a good idea?
All the action, all the stars, all the laughs. Pick up your fall entertainment guide at Target this Sunday.
Come on, you ready?
Sure.
Well, this is a surprise.
A pleasant one, I hope. Hi, Juliet. Are you two celebrating anything special?
We're just an old married couple out to enjoy an evening. You?
It's just me out to enjoy the evening. It helps that it's so close to where I live, just an elevator ride away. And a suite upstairs. Does that surprise you?
Well, I'm a little surprised you decided to stay in town, all things considered.
Why? Why would that surprise you? Where else would I go? My son is here. My life is here.
It just must be really difficult to start over again with so little.
Hello.
Hi. Hi. I just ran into some old friends of mine.
Huh?
This is Jack Snyder and Julia Snyder.
Hi.
Jack and Julia.
Hi.
This is Craig Montgomery.
Yeah, nice to meet you both. You ready?
Yes.
Yes?
Yeah.
Oh.
Good night, Julia. Good night, Jack.
Let's go, Jack.
This is not about revenge, Rose. This is about justice. Lily, we're asking you to get past this and be compassionate.
Why? Because she has the same mother that I do? Does that excuse everything that she has done to me?
No, darling, it doesn't. Absolutely doesn't. But, you know, maybe it explains something that I've been feeling lately that I'll share with you. I've been thinking ever since I knew, or I suspected that she was your twin. I mean, I'm an imaginative person, and I've been thinking about the baby, struggling for breath, and not knowing who she was, not knowing where she'd come from.
The D'Angelos loved her.
But they couldn't give her what we could have given her, honey.
Hey, Miss Walsh, you don't have to feel sorry for me. The D'Angelos are great people.
I don't feel sorry for you, Rose. I'm feeling sorry for me. And for Lily. For Lily. She could have had a cohort. She could have had a little shadow She could have played around. You could have had some fun together. And honey, I just would like to try to make up for lost time.
Don't you see, I don't want to make up for lost time. I don't want anything to do with her.
Darling, I'm not asking you to like Rose yet. I want you to stop with this crusade to put her away in jail. Give us a chance to address some of the unfortunate things and the impossible things that happened in her life through no fault of hers. No fault of ours, darling. No fault of Iva's. Huh?
What if I can't do it? What if I can't forgive and forget?
Oh, honey, if you can't in a situation like this, you're not hurting anybody else. You're just hurting yourself.
I don't have a clue when I'll be back, but I'll try to give you a call as soon as I have an idea.
Whatever. Don't worry about me.
Well, I feel kind of bad leaving you alone.
Well, that's okay. I've been alone most of the night anyway.
What is that supposed to mean?
Jack, don't play this game with me. You know what I'm talking about.
If I did, I wouldn't have asked you.
From the second that you saw Carly, I lost you. I mean, you might as well have been in another time zone.
Because I suddenly got quiet?
I think struck dumb was more like it.
Look, whenever I see Carly, there's always a good chance that I'm gonna let loose and tell her what I really think about her. And I didn't want to risk getting into that tonight, so I just shut my mouth.
You want to know what I think? I think that Carly got to you on an emotional level. And that's why you clammed up, right? Jack, when I asked you before about why you didn't want to talk about family, was the answer sitting right across the room from us? Because, Jack, if it's Carly, I need to know.
I'm over, Carly. When are you gonna believe that?
When you believe it.
I gotta go. If you need me, call my cell. But don't wait up.
For people who are extremely demanding, the new Schick Extreme 3. Triple blade performance, pivoting action, a perfect grip. And best of all, after a whole bunch of great shaves, you just serve up another one, which is extremely convenient. The new Schick Extreme 3.
Happy birthday, Daddy.
Campbell's tomato soup, huh?
You always knew Campbell's was good.
Campbell's creamy tomato, huh?
You just didn't know how good tomatoes could be. Recent studies have shown that diets rich in tomato products are associated with the reduced risk of certain types of cancer. And Campbell's tomato soup is full of tomato goodness. All 8 velvety smooth varieties.
There's enough Campbell's here to last me 100 years.
That's the whole idea. Campbell's. Good.
I prefer using natural ingredients. That's why I take Beano. Beano helps prevent gas from problem foods with a natural food enzyme. It's not a drug. So if you prefer a more natural approach, prevent gas with Beano.
This little piggy went to market.
These piggies have power with the Kickstart Gym from Play School. One kick starts music and silly fun, and that's a pretty big step for little piggies. The Kickstart Gym from Play School.
It's the middle of the night. She looks at you adoringly, but you know you've got nighttime mouth. Is your toothpaste sleeping on the job? Introducing new Arm & Hammer PM, the toothpaste created to fight nighttime mouth. At night, sticky plaque and odor-causing germs build up. But Arm & Hammer PM special ingredients reduce the nighttime buildup of unpleasant plaque and odor-causing germs. Fight nighttime mouth with new Arm & Hammer PM. We work nights.
What is it you're seeking? Energy, vitality, a taste of pure exhilaration. Slim Fast Orange Pineapple helps you lose weight and feel great, cool, crisp, to refresh, revitalize, and help give you the body you've always dreamed of. Slim Fast Orange Pineapple. Losing weight never tasted this good.
I didn't kill my wife!
Hope is what keeps him searching.
The man who killed my wife is in Miami.
Fear is what keeps him running.
His right arm was prosthetic. I had him.
Courage is what keeps him alive.
We got ourselves a manhunt.
Tim Daly, Michael T. Williamson.
I will not stop, ever.
Neither will I.
The Fugitive premieres CBS October 6th.
Honey, forget about the law. Let's think about the press. They'll have us for breakfast. You'll have a surfeit of press.
Oh, exactly. And this is the kind of story that they love. Sister against sister.
And think of Holden, darling. His humiliation in the spotlight. And the kids, don't they deserve some kind of normalcy? If you do this, you assure the opposite.
You want me to forget? Fine. Hope the three of you are a happy family. See how long that lasts, but as of this moment on, I'm not wasting another minute on Rose D'Angelo.
Then you won't be willing to testify against Miss D'Angelo?
You're gonna have to take this up with Holden. Because I'm done. I'm officially washing my hands of Rose D'Angelo.
I thought you said you didn't have room for dessert.
I changed my mind. They say time heals all wounds. I say ice cream does.
And the reason you need healing has something to do with that couple we just met?
Are you always so perceptive? It's very irritating.
You want to talk about it?
Just a second. Okay. Less than a year ago, Jack and I were engaged. And that woman, Julia, is his new bride.
So when you said you couldn't imagine a life without love, you weren't exactly talking in the abstract.
What Jack and I had was very real. And so was the pain when it ended. That's why I wasn't looking forward to a public encounter.
Well, you handled it.
It helped being on your arm.
Keep Jack guessing?
No. No, I'm done playing those games. I somehow feel safe with you. Is that crazy?
What do you think?
I think I didn't know it was so late.
It's not.
Thank you for dinner.
You're welcome.
Good night.
Good night.
Hello?
Julia, it's me.
Oh, Jack, I'm so glad to hear from you.
I can't stay on long. I just wanted to tell you I found out what the emergency's about. It is not good, Julia.
What? What is it?
David Stenbeck broke out of prison tonight. He could be anywhere.
Oh, my. Okay, what should I do?
Make sure the doors and windows are locked tight and stay awake. If you hear anything at all, the slightest noise, anything remotely strange, call me right away, okay?
Okay, Jack. Just hurry home, okay?
As soon as we catch the creep. I gotta go. Be safe. I'll check in soon. Lovers quarrel?
Oh,
really sorry to drop in on you like this, Julia, but I was in the neighborhood and I'm just dying to see you.
When it comes to certain questions, answers aren't always clear. Talking to my doctor about Prempro helped.
Ask your doctor about Prempro.
I'm glad I did.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound.
Anne Murray brings something special to every song she sings.
Like me, and he walks with me, and he talks with me.
Heartland Music presents Anne Murray singing her favorite songs of inspiration.
You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am.
26 songs of faith and hope.
I can see clearly now the rain is gone.
Get Anne Murray's inspirational favorites on 2 CDs or 2 cassettes for a special price.
Think of your fellow man, lend him a helping hand, put a little love in your heart. Just a closer walk with thee.
You'll cherish this collection forever.
There will be peace in the valley for me someday, like a bridge over troubled.
So please, call now for Anne Murray's inspirational favorites.
Then sings my soul.
To order Anne Murray, call 1-800-819-0033. That's 1-800-819-0033. Or send $17.98 for 2 cassettes or $19.98 for 2 CDs, plus shipping and handling to Anne Murray, Department 1, Richmond, Virginia, 23280. Call now, 1-800-819-0033.
Monday, October 2nd. Everybody Loves Raymond goes to Italy.
We were gonna go to the Jersey Shore.
You're not throwing this for me, pal.
It's the adventure of a lifetime.
Wasn't in the brochure.
So feel the magic.
I never thought I'd be in such a place. I was just wondering, could your leg be in another place?
Take a Roman holiday with America's funniest dysfunctional family.
Don't fight here. It's the Coliseum.
Don't miss the special 1-hour season premiere, CBS Monday, October 2nd. For a woman to make it in TV, she's got to be smart.
I shouldn't have to tell an anchor woman that it's pronounced Giuliani, not Guilini.
Ambitious.
I want it to be Don Hewitt in high heels. Don Hewitt, 60 Minutes.
And diplomatic.
We do not want to change you. Just fill in your hair a little bit.
Welcome to New York.
And next week we'll work on that corn-fed belly.
Christine Baranski stars with Jim Gaffigan.
Another Stoli.
In Welcome to New York. Premiere CBS Wednesday, October 11th.
He was willing to give me $1,000, no strings attached.
When opportunity knocks.
I didn't use it.
Sure you did.
I never saw her again.
It was a gift.
Because you're a user, madam.
Judge Judy. Today at 4 on CBS 2.
Miss Jones? Courtney, how are you?
Sharon! You already graduated from Bryman and got this great job?
You were going to enroll with me, but you changed your mind.
Oh, I wish I hadn't. If I could, I'd go right now.
If you've ever considered enrolling in a medical or dental assistant program, call Bryman College right now and we'll get you on track to a new career. For a brochure, call 1-800-722-7337. Careers begin at Bryman.
The most unbelievable places in the world. The most incredible way to see them. Renaissance Cruises, traveling throughout Europe, Asia, the South Pacific, Australia, and New Zealand. Book an Australia-New Zealand cruise and receive $200 toward a shore excursion down under. Renaissance Cruises. Call 1-877-925-SAIL or see your travel agent.
Are you to blame for children who cheat? Next, Dr. Laura.
Bette Midler comes to television in her very first series, CBS Wednesday, October 11th.
Come on, can you tie this tie for me?
You know what? I don't even think you're going to have to worry about that till you get to the service.
Yes, surprise.
Mom, I heard Catholic funerals are like hours and hours long.
Honey, you've been excused from your last classes in the afternoon, so I wouldn't worry about it.
It's just weird. We don't even know this Diego guy. What are we supposed to do? Sit there and cry or what? It just seems hypocritical.
We don't even know anything about the Catholic service
Look,
or anything.
Guys, I know this is awkward, but Diego saved your father's life, and even if he had people here to bury him, I would still expect you to be there. And you don't have to fake tears, but he deserves our respect. You can leave after your second class.
Okay.
Meet you at the car.
All right. Oh, sweetie, you know where your church is? Oops, directions?
No, I'm fine. I got everything. Okay.
Drive safely.
All right.